Hey, 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 YouTube. Welcome. It's Shayla, the Mom Genius. And I'm so happy to see you guys. As you can see, I'm back in my normal environment. We had a great weekend for spring break. And it's time to get back to work. So I'm coming to you guys today, as promised, a new video every day. It's late in the day, but this video will be up in no time. And this is a very important video because a lot of you, excuse me, that are going after certain goals, or maybe you're just making money for the first time online, you're finding it difficult to do so. I'm inside of many Facebook groups, definitely because I need to be in there, not by choice. I'm not a Facebook group lover. I only get in groups that are paying me to be in them, or they're my personal groups that I am teaching and training in, or they're groups that I market in. And I'm not a big fan of marketing in Facebook groups, although I do, but I'm very strategic about it, just because whatever. Anyways, so one thing that I want to share with you guys as a tip to hopefully support you in your efforts to make money online in marketing, because one thing I know for sure, I saw somebody in a Facebook group that I'm paid to be in today, and she talked about how she was having difficulty getting a sale in the particular company that we're a part of. And somebody commented and said, keep going. It's all in the mindset. It's all about mindset. And while I thought that that's true, it is about mindset. It does have a lot to do with what you believe. And I believe it has a lot to do with what comes out of your mouth. What you speak is what you get. If you say you can't, you can't. I tell this to my children who are 10 and 12. If you say, oh, I'm going to have a bad day, or this is going to suck, or I can't do it, then you're right. If you say I can do this no matter what, I may be frustrated, but I'm going to keep going until I conquer it, then you're right. That's what's going to happen. And then you're going to get the result of said thing, right? Whatever you speak out of your mouth, the power of life and death, y'all know that scripture, is in here. And I don't think we really pay attention to that because your subconscious, your conscious has no way to deter or determine real from pretend, or sarcastic, I should say. That's a better way. If you're being sarcastic or you're just flabbergasted in the moment, once you put it out there, it's out there, right? Not to get woo-woo on you, or anything like that, because you guys know where I stand. But the truth is the truth. The Bible talks about that. Power of life and death lies in our tongue. You can kill your goals. You can kill your dreams. You can kill your health. You can kill your attitude. You can kill your day. You can kill your whole week. If you're saying, oh my gosh, tomorrow's Monday. Ugh, I hate Mondays. I got to go to work now. You can kill everything, right? Based on what you speak out of your mouth. So speak positive. Speak affirmations to yourself that are uplifting. Some of you guys have been torn down and pulled down by people in your life so much that you are now infected with the negative disease. Yeah, the negative disease. Didn't you know that was a thing? The negative disease. Do you have the negative disease? Your words have power. Your thoughts have power. And what you say out of your mouth goes back into your ears, which goes to your brain, which is what processes what's to come. So I don't think I can. I'm a failure. I suck. This is hard. Goes into your ears and into your brain. And now your subconscious is thinking about how hard it is, how much of a failure you are, everything you've ever screwed up, how much you suck, and how hard everything is for you to do because you don't understand, comprehend anything, because that's what you spoke out of your mouth. Words have power. So that's number one. I do believe it's a mindset thing. Matter of fact, I know it is. Just on my own personal examples, which I've told you guys tons and tons of times about my success, from failure, from trying, from being scammed and all of that, to now. And then even now I'm rebuilding a whole new business on a whole different platform, a whole different level that I didn't have last year. I'm building a whole new business, and I still have my digital products and services business, my digital freelance marketing business, still have that, still have my call center business, but now I'm building a whole new business with new partners, with new companies and such, and new clients, new customers. So, and then I still do my coaching and consulting too, but I don't do it as much as I did last year. So one other thing besides the mindset that you can start doing now, that I can almost guarantee, if you're not having success in your business, or the success that I'm not even gonna say the success that you want to see. If you're not having success, if you're not making money in your business, I heard somebody the other day say, if you're not making at least $1,000 a month in your business, you're not making any money. And I think I can agree that that's true. However, if you want to make your first dollar, your first $20, your first $200, your first $500. I think that's a great goal. It's, if you've not made money, to have a goal to make your first $500 in 1 month from your efforts online. And this can be $500 in sales. It doesn't even have to be net. We ain't got to the net part yet, because we know there's PayPal fees, there's Stripe fees, there's authorized net fees, depending on who you use. There's fees for the companies if you're getting a payout weekly. So we know all of that happens, right? We're just talking about sales. $500 in sales for the month should be a goal for you to hit. Or maybe you want to do your first $100 in a week. Whatever your goal is, I don't care if it's $25 for the day or for the week. You need to write down your goals. Now, I would show you this up close because you guys know I'm very transparent. However, I have some goals on here and some things on here I don't want you to see, because there's some companies that I don't speak about on this particular channel that I'm a part of, that I'm into, that I market totally, absolutely not on here. And so I don't want to put all my business out as far as all my companies and all my sources of income. But I will tell you a couple of things. Now, this is a list of just this week, and I have 15 things listed here, and I have 15 because that's what I know this week I need to conquer. And these are not small little bitty penny tasks, like petty tasks. These are serious things that are going to take me some time for each one of them, right? So, let me just give you an example of one. Okay, so one, I have a goal to upload 7 YouTube videos between tomorrow and next Sunday, which would give me a video every day for the week. And I write that goal down, even though I've already committed for the month of April to upload a video every single day in the month of April. But I'm writing it down because that is something that I need to do this week. That is a goal. What gets written gets done. Remember, bring paper and pencil and pen when you come and watch my trainings or anything that I'm doing, so you can take these notes down. You don't have to go back and waste time watching it again, although I don't mind if you do watch it again. But what gets written gets done. Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision and make it plain. Write it upon tablets. This is a tablet. This is a notebook. That's probably not that literal, but you got to write it on something, right? Not your hand where you can wash it away. Write it on something that's stable, that will stay. Write it on tablets, plainly upon tablets, so that you can run with the vision. It says they in the Bible, but so you can run with the vision. Write down your goals and what you want to do, so when the week starts, you're on your way. I recommend writing down your goals the night before, so when you wake up in the morning, you can get to them. If you got a 9 to 5, you'll be able to get up in the morning, do your routine of getting ready to go to work, and have this written down. I just taught my group on our live stream last Thursday. I did a pop-up, or Wednesday, I did a pop-up accountability Q&A, where I'm just keeping them accountable and letting them ask me any questions that they want to. Like, we get down in my First Dreams community, and if you're not a part of that community, you should be. You're missing out on valuable training. What I give here is just a taste of what I give to my paid group. And for the month of April only, it's $15 a month to get in. The price is going up next month. So if I were you, I would get in now. It's month to month. It's $15 a month. It's really not anything to think about. Either you're like, okay, yeah, Shayla, I love what you do and I want some more training. Or you're like, it's not for me. And either way, I'm okay with it. Because I'm going to show up to those who are there anyway. So nothing changes if you sign up or if you don't. I'm still going to show up to my group. I'm still going to give them value. And tomorrow is Monday, the second and the third Monday of the month. We have training. So tomorrow night, we'll have a night training. One Monday it's in the day and one Monday it's at night, because I'm trying to accommodate those who work a 9 to 5 and they can't be there live. And I want to make sure everybody gets an opportunity to be in the presence of the actual live trainings, where I'm actually teaching you on the screen. You can see my computer screen, and I'm teaching you step by step by step how to do a particular thing. Last week, we learned about how to make $50 a day, 3 different ways to do that. And it had no cost to start. If you don't know how to make $50 a day without any money to start, you should be inside of my First Dreams community. Again, you can get the link. It's below this video if you're watching this on YouTube. If not, go over to YouTube so you can get the link at the bottom. So then you need to write down your goals for the week. If you want to write them down day by day, that's fine. But today's Sunday. Today's the day I count my receipts. I just tallied up my receipts and my sales for this week, and they were actually really good for all of the new streams that I've started, but I wasn't really satisfied because I know what I'm capable of. So that means this week I'm going to pay attention, and I'm going to do some of the things that I didn't do last week that I know I should do more of. I ran traffic last week on a new traffic source. Wasn't really happy with the results on the traffic, so I'm going to be finding a new traffic source. And that's the name of the game, folks. Something doesn't work out the way you want it to, you move to something else, you do something else, or you switch it up, you do something better, right? And so you got to keep moving. You got to keep doing the things that make your business profitable. I've been down this road before. I've done this before. This is not new to me, but because I'm starting over, you guys get to see kind of the walkthrough process of how it goes when you start off. And by the way, every month I will be doing an income report on my blog, themomgenius.com. So that you can see what I'm doing and how I'm making my money online. So any money that I'm making online from like my passive income sources, that's the income that I include in my blog. I don't really talk about my coaching income, but anything that I'm making passively and residually, which by the way, residual is not an actual income source. If you go to my Instagram, you see I posted all about that. It's not an actual income source. It's the money that's left over after all of your bills are paid. So it's the money that you have in excess. But when I'm saying residual here and I'm saying passive residual, I'm saying passive means you do something one time, but you can get paid for it continuously. It may not be consistent. You may get a book sale here, a course sale here. You may get somebody to sign up in your program or your company here. You may get somebody to buy something here. So it's passive. You did it once, you put it out there and people know about it, or the information's there and they can just go click on the link, like YouTube. You can click on anybody's links under their videos for anything that they're offering, and they may not ever talk about it again, but the link is there. The information is available and it's still for sale. That's passive when somebody buys it. That was done in the past, but you're still making money. Now, when it comes to passive residual, that means for me, when I'm saying it, that I did it once, but I'm getting a consistent income. So like one of my sources right now, I'll put the link below. It is right now my #1 recommendation for you. If you are a newbie to business, it's only $7 to get started. The link is below. It's my #1 source for newbies. You go there, you sign up, you do the upgrade. I'm recommending that you do the upgrade. It's another $25, or excuse me. Yeah, it's $25. No, it's actually $30. The total is $60 to get started. But if you don't choose to do the upgrade, it's just $7 to get started. One time, $7. That's it. And you can get a whole marketing system that trains you on how to market any business that you want to. So if you are not good at marketing, or if you're brand new to marketing online and you just don't know how to do it, then this is a great opportunity for you to learn. For $7, you get a whole marketing system teaching you what to do. When you sign up, it's going to give you an offer to upgrade. That is the $25 residuals that you will get once you start to promote it, and it's $30 a month for you, and then you have to get your e-wallet, which is how you get paid, and it's an electronic payment system, and it's just like if you had a checking account and there was a fee for you to have the checking account if you don't reach a certain whatever, or depending on the package you pick. That's what an electronic wallet is, for those of you who don't know, and there is a cost for that, so that's why it ends up being about $53 a month. But to start, if you sign up for everything today, it's going to run you about $60 investment to sign up, which some of y'all went out this weekend and spent $60 on nothing that you could show me today if I asked you to, because it was not tangible. So whatever, I'm not telling you how to spend your money, but I am sharing with you how you can invest it to grow your money. And if you could get $25 payments over and over and over again, you guys will hear me continue to talk about this number 25. That should be a minimum goal. $25 times 4 in one day is $100 a day. Times 4 weeks is $3,000 for the month. If you could use the extra $3,000 for a month, click on the link below where it says my #1 money maker, my #1 income source, whatever it says, for newbies, and then choose the option to upgrade after you pay the $7. Choose the $25, the $30 upgrade, so that you can get started at least on the basic level, and you can always come back and upgrade again later. So write your goals down on paper, because what gets written gets done. What's written gets done. And I know this to be true because then I go through and I'm able to mark off. I remember there was a time I had some big bodacious goals that I figured would take me about 3 to 6 months to complete. And there was about 8 of them. 2 of them I decided were no longer in the pathway of what I wanted to do. So I crossed those off. So that left me with 6 goals. I had 8 to start. I crossed 2 off. No longer was going to do those. So I had 6 goals left to reach. And before 2 months, about 2 months or so were up, I went back and looked at that list. Had it written in a notebook just like this. I went back and looked at that list and I said, oh, I did that. Crossed it off. Oh, I did that too. And before I could realize it, I had crossed off everything on my list. I gave myself 3 to 6 months to complete those tasks. But because I had written them down, forgot about the notebook, but I knew those were tasks that I needed to do and goals I wanted to accomplish, I came back whenever I found down the notebook and had accomplished all 6 of them. I thought that was the most powerful thing. And the reason why I thought it was so powerful and it tickled me is because I had seen people talk about it. I'm like, what's the big deal? I know what the Bible says, right? But we don't always believe. Ye of little faith. And so I said, well, I'm going to start making sure I write my stuff down, which I've always written, always. And look, I went to Walmart today and bought me some new notebooks. Check these out. Aren't these cute? Look at the colors. Y'all see what that says? The money. So this is where I'm writing down my money every week when I'm counting my receipts. And so when I do my blog posts for my numbers, I have it all in one place. Now, I do have online software that calculates everything for me. Everything's calculated inside of PayPal, but I like to write it down. So this is what I wrote today. This is my money for today, for this week. And so I wrote it down. And then I have this notebook, and I think I'm going to use this for my trainings, my different type of training topics. I'm working on getting a webinar for you guys. So if you have an idea of what you would like to learn from me, you can leave that in the comment section below. I'm going to be putting a poll over on Instagram, and I'm going to ask you guys in a post on Facebook. Remember, check this out. Side note, watch the model. Copy the model. This works. I've taught this. I've used this. It works. So I'm going to ask you guys what you want, because you never want to create a product, a source, whether it's free or paid, and then you offer it to people and people don't want it. You want to ask your audience what they want. It's them that's learning. It's them that's attending. And it's them that's going to eventually invest in whatever your upsell is or whatever it is that you're offering. Even if you're offering a paid webinar and not a free one, you still need to know what your audience wants. So be sure to ask them. So you guys make sure you comment below and tell me, Shayla, I want you to teach me more about marketing. Shayla, I want you to teach me how to use Periscope. Shayla, I want you to teach me how to use affiliate marketing. Shayla, I want you to teach me how to make $50 online a day. Shayla, I want you to teach me how to make money with apps. Shayla, I want you to teach me how to start a blog. Whatever you want to talk about, or learn about rather, in my webinar, and it's going to be a free webinar, put it below, and then I'm going to take all the votes into consideration. If you see me on Instagram with the poll, be sure to vote there. Check out my Insta stories on the Mom Genius on Instagram and on Facebook. So that's what I'm going to be putting in this notebook. And then of course, this one, this one is blue. And this one is business. This is all business. So this is my day-to-day task and what I need to do in my business, goals and things I have coming up. I'm teaching a class here publicly in Seattle at the one of the Seattle local libraries, and I'll have more information about that on May 10th. I'm teaching an actual class on how to get started making money online for moms and women. Everybody's welcome because it's a public place. You can't not let people in, but I will be doing that as well. So I have notes and things that I'll be writing down and things I need to do and things I need to get set up for that particular event, a live event that I'm going to be doing here. And then my goal here in the coming towards the summer months and beyond, towards the fall, is to start being able to go to churches and community gatherings and just do some teaching and training there. For one, to grow my email list. For two, to grow my client base and reach more people that I normally wouldn't be able to reach. And it seems like I'm very good at attracting the population of 55 and above. Although I do have a lot of 30 and 40-year-olds in my space, so to speak. I don't even know the word I want to say. Demographic. I am, and I have always attracted the 55 and up community. And I think that this has a lot to do with the abilities that I have to teach at a different type of pace and to get people to understand things from a different perspective. And I have a lot of patience. And so be careful and really pay attention to your demographic, because it may not be who you think it is. And it took me some studying and some charts and some things that I saw on my statistics from websites and from my payment systems to let me know that my audience is actually predominantly over 50. Interesting, huh? So I still get some 20-year-olds every now and again, but we don't vibe too much because I think I'm a little too serious and a little too deep and a little too straight, no chaser type when it comes to what I'm talking about, and I'm trying to set you up for your future. And so if you're in your 20s and you don't have children yet, or you are just kind of trying to really figure it out, and you're not really knowing that, hey, I want to be an online marketer or online entrepreneur, I want to make money online. If you don't already know that, then I probably am not the one for you, which I don't mind helping, but usually those are not the people that come to me, and I'm just assuming those are the reasons why, and why the 50 and up crowd does come to me, and I love it because they're more established. They know what they want. They just need some help getting there. And then my 30 to 40 year olds, they're right in that place with me. I'm 36, so they're in that space of really trying to concrete what they want for the future and really start living life, because after 35 something switches on, something happens at that 35 mark. Am I 36? Yeah, no, I don't know. I have to ask how's my husband 30? I think I'm 36. That was my husband. I was going to ask him. I think I'm 36. I'm 35 or 36. I'm something. Anyways, that demographic, usually we're at that place where we're really trying to concrete life and say, okay, this is what I want. This is what I know I need to do. Time out for playing. Kids are getting older if they're not already older, and I need to really be focused on living life and what I want to do. And maybe you want to travel and start doing other things. I have a lot of moms around this age group that want to start homeschooling because their kids are getting older or getting ready to go into school, or they've been in school for a couple years and they're ready to, like, okay, let me take them out and give them some homeschooling because the public school system is failing them, or whatever the case may be. So I get a lot of people from that 30 to 45 range, and then 45, 50 and up. So anywho, write down your goals. Do not make the mistake of going through your week and then you get to the end of the week and you're like, I didn't really accomplish nothing. You know why? Because you didn't write it down. There's too many things happening in your life every single day, with work, meetings, doctor's appointments, etc., 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 to remember, and you not write down the things that are important. Don't go and spend all of your time helping everybody else, going to work, working for somebody else, and then you forget to take time to work for yourself, to build the dreams and the freedom-based lifestyle that you want. Again, click the link below and come on over to the community and join me. $7 to get started, and get the marketing training you need. I'm going to encourage you to do the upgrade today. You can do the other upgrades. There's more upgrades, but you can do those later. But do the first level upgrade and get started and join me. And as always, you're never by yourself. If you join any of the companies that I'm a part of, or you come and work with me inside of my First Dreams community, which I'm encouraging you to do that as well. That's $15 a month for the rest of April. So then next month, you guys will be like, okay, Shell, I'm ready. And when you know the new investment, and you're gonna be like, really? And it's well worth it. It's worth way more than $15. But my goal is to support you and to get you where you want to be. So I'm happy to do it for $15 for those who are serious and ready to get started. So this week I was able to help a total of I had a goal this week of helping 24 women get started online in business. I did not reach that goal. I was able to do 14 women, which is still good, but I'm not happy with that because my goal was 24. So next week, my goal is 24 women again. I have that written down here. That actually is my first thing written. You can see here, help 24 women. That is my first goal for that I wrote down because I didn't meet my goal last week. The week before, I helped 12 women. I didn't even have a goal. I just was getting started. So I helped 12 women. And I said I want to double it next week and do 24. I only did 14 this week, but it was more than I did last week, which is good. I reached more than 24 women, but that's part of business. You get your leads and then you get your sales closed. So I had a lot of leads this week. People that I interacted with, people that I had some inbox, Facebook Messenger conversations, people that I had some inbox DM conversations with on Instagram. But I actually had 14 women that said yes to me, which means they exchanged currency for value. So they paid money in whatever program or whatever community or membership that I have, or one of my opportunities that I'm a part of, and they actually got in and partnered with me. So now they have access to me to help them and support them. If you want to be one of those 24 women this week that I am on goal to support, then make sure you are inboxing me on Facebook or on Instagram, or you can leave a comment below, or you can click one of the links below to get started. All right, that's it. I just wanted to share this with you guys, this little tip about writing down your goals and making sure that you do not have a negative attitude. You do not have a negative disease. You do not have a negative talk, a negative connotation about yourself. I love you guys. This is going to be an amazing week. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'm well rested, I think. And I'm going back to exercise this week and hopefully getting a bedtime schedule because I need to get some proper rest. So those are my personal goals. These are my business goals over here written down in the blue notebook. And I'm ready to go. I'm excited about this week, and I'm excited about kicking it real hard the rest of this month so that I can reach my personal goals. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe and click like if you like this video and leave a comment. And remember, you actually can take this video and share it on Facebook, Twitter. You could probably share it on Instagram some type of way. I don't know. But make sure you subscribe. See you later. Bye. Oh, lastly, we're almost at 500 subscribers. Last check, we were at 442 subscribers. You guys, I love you. Oh, I just love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. So tomorrow, tell one coworker, tell one family member, hey, this girl, Shayla, the mom genius, she has a YouTube channel that is actually really good, and she helps you build businesses. And then when they come watch my channel and be like, oh my gosh, I want to sign up for her such and such, have you tried it? Say, yeah, here's my link, because you've already signed up for the $7 opportunity. And then when they sign up, you're automatically getting a $6 commission. How about that? How about that? I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.